for the past 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Actually, not really. Really, okay. I tried to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively. Okay, I tried. And it has been the worst experience I have ever tried in my life. You might be thinking, what, didn't you play before? No, yeah, I did. Casually. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get my top. I'm going to get my invite. I went to YCS Rhode Island, YCS Orlando. I went to, North Carolina. What else? Philly. All of Richmond. All the regionals in Philly and Richmond combined. I went to so many tournaments. First thing, thank you. Thank you everybody who has been, hey, I remember you. You're Yugioh channel. I appreciate all of you. But I've had some of the worst experiences. And the last YCS Rhode Island was the worst for me. And you might be thinking, well, why? Players, competitive players, and how they get. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like the world, okay? The world. It's like an analogy for the world. You can either get ran over or you can run people over. Step on or get stepped on, okay? If you want something in life, you kind of have to go at it. You got to. It's a dog eat dog world. Same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Here's an example that would make me quit at YCS Rhode Island, okay? This is round 2, 3, whatever. I quit and I went to play my horn to make some money. So I'm playing this dude. Round 2, round 3. I already lost 1. Great. Round 2, round 3, whatever. If I lose 1 more, I might stay. But after him, I left. So, this is what he did. I said, draw phase, standby phase, end phase. I mean, main phase. Just like that. I mistakenly said, draw phase, standby phase, end phase. In 1 quick second, I said, end phase, I meant main phase. And he was like, I'll take the end phase. I'm like, well, what? I didn't mean to say end phase. I meant to say main phase. No, you said end phase. I'm like, dude, I misspoke. And clearly, it was a mistake. Who would go from that standby phase, the draw phase, to standby phase, to end phase, and just skip their turn? Who would do that? Not me. I wouldn't do that. I was the most angriest and calm I've ever been. Deep inside of my soul, when I was staring at him in the eyes, his little beady eyes, I just said, you know what? I'm not even going to call a judge. If this is the type of player you are, and this is the type of player I have to deal with for the next 8 rounds until 12 o'clock, when I could be somewhere else making money, like I drove 7 hours to this place to deal with childish adults arguing over how to play a card game and whether or not I said end phase or not, whether I even meant to say end phase or not. This dude was ridiculous, and I knew something was wrong with this guy because I got to the table. He asked me, how many cards on my deck? I said 42. I said 42. How many extra? 15. How many inside? 15. Okay? And it's my turn. Guess what he asked me again? How many cards in your deck? 42. How many extra? 15. Can I start my turn? This is the same dude. Can I start my turn? This is before the end phase, main phase. And then I'm doing my plays. He stops me. He interrupts me. How many cards? He asked me 3 times. I'm like, dude, why are you interrupting me while I'm trying to make my move? What are you doing? That's like low-key cheating. Like, dude, could you just stop? I sat there and I looked at him. Just like this. 42. It's 42 in my main deck. How many cards in my hand? 5. I haven't even started yet. Can I go? Can I play? I really just I was trying my best not to lose my temper. I've never had a player in my life, interrupt me so many times, asked me so many questions, asked me how many cards in my hand so many freaking times, and asked me what's my chain length and what is this and what, so many freaking times in the door. Because it's already hard enough for me to personally concentrate. And so when he got to that, when I said main phase, end phase, I mean main phase. And then he said, oh no, I'll draw for my turn. I said, no, I didn't call a judge. I said, you know what? Play. I told him play, and I was like staring off at something else. And he was like, activate. And I was just like, and he was like, pay, summon, activate, special summon. And I'm like, just looking over here. Now, if I was looking on the side, right? Or if I was making moves and he was looking to the side, guess what he would have done? He would have probably called the judge, say, oh, he's making moves and didn't ask me for my response. But yet, he goes ahead, make 20,000 moves while I look to the side. Skipping my responses. Skipping, I have stuff in my hand. Skipping. But say, hold up, wait a minute. I got to activate this card. Go back. He would probably say, no, you should have activated it. You should have done that. At that time, at that moment, I just literally wanted to pack up my stuff and leave. But instead of leaving, I just ignored him. I ignored everything he asked me, everything he wanted to know. I just completely ignored him and said, you got it. You got it. Good game. Packed up my stuff, gave him the slip, dropped from the tournament, and I left. And I went to Boston. I performed. I made about $300 performing. That was a win for me. To go to Boston, meet great people, play my horn, make some money. It was fantastic. I hate the competitive scene. I hate the competitive scene of Yugioh. I hate it. What people do for a win. How people treat other people and act when it comes to the competitive level. Not just the people, but also how Konami prints cards for you. Oh, we got this card. It's $100. It's broken. Can you afford it? No. Well, you'll lose to it if you don't get it. So you should buy it. And you be thinking, man, maybe I can try to play without it. And you realize how broken that card is. And you try to supplement other things for that card. Like, it just doesn't work. Konami knows what they're doing. And you're sitting there taking L after L after L. One day I borrowed some cards. Let me borrow this Fiend Smith when it was $100. I'm like, activate. Full combo. I went from one card, broken. It's $100. It went down to like 70. I bought like 2 of them. I was like, oh my God, I needed this card. My win rate went up. I'm like, no. Then I'm playing against Malice, or I'm playing against Yugioh. I'm like, summon, search, summon, search, summon, search, summon. 20 cards in my hand, 5 negates. I'm like, dude, is it my turn? Can I go? How am I supposed to win? You had 1 card, got 20 cards. All I need is, if I summon 1 card, it gets Imperm, Ash, blow up, my turn is over. The unbalance is crazy. And people say these decks are broken. Yes, decks are broken uninterrupted. But when you interrupt these tier 1 decks, they just like, thanks for the pebble, sir. Thanks for the pebble. You either play meta or you cooked. Not all the time now. I know Fire King won, and I know Memento won. Great. You got to be a good pilot of another deck, have a lucky day, or something. Or you have a meta call that's like, wow, that was genius. You made a great call. But honestly, playing competitively and trying to play competitively and trying to dish out money sucks. Then the meta decks get destroyed by the ban list. You're like, oh, they limit this and ban this. And then next set, they kind of didn't limit the deck. I mean, they did, but then they gave it more support. It's like, what was the point? Because it would have been even more broken. You limit Malice, you limit Yugioh, and you give him what? Misaruki? And you give him this and that? March hair? This is stupid. I'm done. I'm not editing this video at all. I'm posting it just the way it is.